I got a girl pregnant that I barely know, and she wants to keep the baby. Last summer, I went to my cousin's wedding in Cancun. Big beach resort, open bar, 3 days of events. I was 18 and got stuck at the singles table at the rehearsal dinner. That's where I met her. She was 19, a friend of the bride, and we were the only 2 people at that table under 30. We started joking about it and just never stopped talking. We spent basically the whole weekend together. Beach during the day, resort bar at night. She stole a bottle of champagne from the head table, and we drank it on the sand at 2 in the morning. She was funny and easy to talk to, and the whole thing felt like one of those weekends that doesn't count as real life. We were careful every single time. At least I thought we were. After the trip, we texted for about a week. Then it faded, the way those things do. She lives 3 states away. I started my freshman year of college. Life moved on. Then last month, she called me 3 times during my shift. I hadn't heard from her in 2 months, so my stomach dropped. I called back on my break, standing next to the dumpsters behind my work. She said it before I could even say hello. She's pregnant. I just stood there holding the phone. And here's the thing. She wasn't scared. She wasn't crying. She was excited. I asked if she was sure, and she laughed and said she'd taken 4 tests. She had already told her mom. She already had names picked out for a boy and a girl. Then she asked when I was moving there, not if, when. After that, she started texting me every morning. Baby updates, appointment photos, names she was trying out. If I took too long to answer, she'd send question marks until I did. I tried to slow everything down. I'm a freshman on a scholarship that doesn't transfer. I have $400 to my name. I work part-time at a sandwich shop. I told her I wanted to talk through options, all of them, and she shut down every single one before I could finish a sentence. Her plan was simple. I move there, we get an apartment, we raise the baby together. When I said I can't afford to move, she said I was making excuses. When I said we barely know each other, she said I was abandoning my family. My family. We spent 1 weekend together. Then it got bigger than the 2 of us. Her mom found my mom on Facebook and sent her a 3-paragraph message. My mom called me crying. My dad sat me down and told me a man steps up. Her dad called me one night with this real calm voice and said boys who run from their kids end up paying one way or another. Her parents started sending links to apartments near their house. She made a baby registry with my last name on it and sent the link to my whole family. Her aunt commented a baby bottle emoji on my profile picture. Everyone on earth suddenly had a plan for my life except me. Then last week she posted the ultrasound and tagged me in it. Kids from my dorm saw it before I did. My roommate showed me his phone at breakfast and asked if it was real. I sat through a chemistry lecture that afternoon while my phone blew up in my pocket. I failed the quiz at the end of it, so that night I sat down and did the math. She told me she's 12 weeks along. She said it on the first call and she's repeated it since. 12 weeks. I opened the calendar on my laptop and counted backwards. Then I counted again. Then a 3rd time, out loud, alone in my dorm room. The wedding was 9 weeks ago. I even texted my cousin to double check the date. He sent me a photo of the invitation. I called her the next day and asked about the dates. I stayed calm. I just asked how 12 weeks was possible. She went quiet for a second. Then she said doctors count it differently and I wouldn't understand. Then she started yelling, said I was calling her a liar, said if I ever brought it up again or asked for a test, I would never see this baby. Then she hung up and texted me a paragraph about how stress hurts the baby and how that was on me. An hour later, her mom called my mom and said I was harassing her pregnant daughter. My own parents looked at me different that night. I felt insane, like I was the crazy one for knowing how to count. Then 2 days ago, the bride called me, my cousin's wife. She'd heard about the drama through her bridesmaids and said there was something I deserved to know. She'd gone back and forth all week on whether to call me. Her friend had a boyfriend back home, almost 2 years together. They broke up 2 weeks before the wedding, and they were back together the week after it. Everyone in that friend group knew. Nobody thought it mattered until now. I found his profile in about 4 minutes. Public account. I sat on my bed with my heart pounding, scrolling with my thumb, telling myself I was wrong. His newest post is an ultrasound photo. Same photo she tagged me in. Same little crease in the corner where it got folded. He posted it 3 days before she ever called me.